Hi guys, it's Carolyn, your curated travel planner. I have the ears on, so you already know what we're talking about today. We're talking about Disney. I have had so many people ask me, have I done Disney yet? My children are 5 and 6. The answer is yes. We just did it in January. We went to Disney World, and the next question they ask is, how was it? And they are shocked when I say, amazing! I gotta do like my Oprah voice. Amazing! So Disney for us was amazing, and I'm going to tell you why. This is my travel rundown about Disney. We went to Disney World. We went for 3 nights, 4 days, and the only reason it was amazing, literally, the only reason, is because we did the VIP tour guide. If you guys are not familiar with the VIP tour guide, it's not like the Genie and, you know, getting on the app and logging into all of the different stuff. It's none of that. You literally have a Disney cast member, which is what they're called, take you around the parks and do exactly what you want. If you're a history buff, they walk and talk history. If you like to eat, they show you all the different eateries and you guys can discuss how they were made and built. If you like the rides, which is why we came, you can go on rides until your heart is content. We were there, as I said, 3 nights, 4 days. We were able to hit all 4 parks in 48 hours. We went on 31 rides. I've heard people say that they go to a park and they might ride 2 to 4 rides a day because they wait in these lines. My daughter turned 5, and so we were like, okay, 5, here we go. My son is 6, my daughter's 5. They were able to ride everything because I think you have to be at least 48 inches, and we went. We had the best tour guide, so I can give his information if anyone is looking for a VIP tour guide. Now, I want to get into kind of what that is like, but I just want to share a few stats. So 3 nights, 4 days, 2 days of park going. Our first day we went to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Our second day we went to Hollywood Studios, and then we ended at Epcot. And I say ended because there was nothing else left for us to do. It was January, we couldn't hit up a water park. They were spent. We had done everything we needed to do. We rode rides twice. They love the Toy Story Slinky ride. We rode that twice. They love the Astro Orbiter ride where you're like shooting at things and collecting points. So for us, that was what made it amazing. And then on top of the rides, we had princess meetups. So my daughter really wanted to meet Rapunzel. That was like the only one she wanted. We were able to go to Princess Hall and bypass the line. We met Tiana, we met Cinderella, and we were also able to go check out the Journey of Water, the new feature of Te-Fiti. We were able to do it all. Again, 31 rides in 2 days. I'd say the longest we waited in line for any ride was about 15 minutes. And that was only because the way the ride was set up, the line, there was no way to bypass. So you don't want to be a complete jerk and say, excuse me, and go to the front. So we waited in that line, which moved very quickly. But other than that, I think we waited an average of 2 minutes. Jaime, who was our guide, has the relationships and just really knew how to get through. So he picked us up on the first day in a large shuttle, because there were 10 of us. Through the VIP tour guide, you can have up to 10 people in your party. It ranges between $350 and $900 an hour. But it depends on the time of year. Is it high season? Is it peak season? It just depends, and that will determine your hourly rate. You have to do it for a minimum of 7 hours. And so we did it for 2 days, and we ended up paying around $400 an hour. for our 2 days. I think the first day we paid $400 an hour. The second day we paid $450 an hour. And it was the best money ever spent at Disney. I cannot tell you how amazing it was for lines of like 2 hours and 42 minutes for Guardians of the Galaxy or for the new Tron ride. And we get there and it took us 2 minutes. Like literally the next group of cars that came up, we were in. And it was the best experience. We had so much fun. We were able to order our food and then Jaime would pick it up. We had strollers because we just thought our kids wouldn't want to walk anymore. They had stamina today because they were so excited and we were moving. It wasn't like we were kind of sitting around and waiting, so they didn't get tired as fast. And so Jaime, he and some of the other cast members, they worked together because we would leave our strollers like in some back lot because everything you do is behind the magic. You're taking the back lots, you are parking right there and then coming around through the employee entrances and you're at the rides, and then you go through these back doors and you're at the front of the line. It's magical. And so he would have our strollers, and when we'd come out, we'd be like, oh, Jaime, we have to run all the way back to, wherever we were to get our stroller. And he'd be like, no, it's right here. And I'm like, did he do that when we were on the ride? Like, it was just fantastic. And so we asked him tons of questions. You can ask anything. They know everything. So we asked about it being built. He shared about Walt Disney and his vision and why they do it. He shared how he became a cast member because I thought that was really interesting. He used to sing at Disney and they just thought that he would be great in this new role, and he tried it out. I mean, just anything and everything you want to know. There's so many little tidbits that they share while you're there. They talk to you about the new ride. So there's a new Tiana ride that's going to replace Splash Mountain that's coming. And so you learn so much and it's so much fun. So that is my really quick rundown of how and why I say Disney is amazing. And I highly, highly recommend it. Please, if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, if you need help planning, let me know. I literally worked with our concierge service, who is the liaison for the tour guide, because you don't meet your guide until the day of. But you can request, if you've been before, you can request the same guide, or if you've heard or you have a recommendation, as I do, you can request that person, but you don't work with them until the day of. Until then, you're working with the concierge service and you're talking about the rides you want to do, you're talking about the things you want to see. And so if you have any questions or you want to, chat me up, send me a comment, shoot me a message, I'm happy to respond and share any and all of my knowledge around the Disney World VIP tour guide experience. All right, guys. I hope that if you guys are going to Disney soon, you take a look at the VIP tour guide. Again, 3 nights, 4 days, 31 rides, 3 princess meetups. We also got to do so many other things, and we learned so much fun, unique, cool history. And it was just the best experience. We had the best time. So, yours in travel planning. See you soon.